Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing one of the topic that is city creation. In city creation, basically we are discussing one of the topic that is future creation. So one of the person told that basically somebody has created the future basically of yours basically. So here basically one of the satellite group told that basically, yeah, basically I don't understand basically what actually your expense is basically. One of the satellite person told that basically, what is your expense Sunil? Tell basically. So they basically started calculating the thing basically. Reason Mumbai group told that basically we will not give job to Sunil R. Nair basically in software company. So comparison basically started of the Mumbai city and Sunil R. Nair. So one of the expenses, Mumbai expenses what basically? Per day, one missile basically gets dumped into the sea water that is 1 lakh kilometer area. Here basically is there any expense? That is basically the nuclear power company and energy company basically who basically sets the energy of the Sunil R. Nair basically. That basically they sets for everybody. So same basically they are setting with. So they are not setting any special group basically. So they are basically not setting any special power supply basically. Then basically he told that what is the other expense basically. Sea water of 1 lakh kilometer area. That basically they have to track. Then basically here is a common water basically, which is basically used by the public. Then basically the comparison started. 22 lakh 22 lakh 22 lakh crore they have basically. I don't have even basically 1 crore rupees in my account basically. Then basically the comparison started. Then basically R&D departments are connected here basically. Here also R&D departments are connected, but that is basically for the common group basically. So here basically R&D is special basically, and here basically R&D group is special basically, common basically. And here basically one of the person told that R&D groups are basically getting the money. That is basically the Italian group basically. They are basically getting the money. They are basically getting the money from Mumbai city. So Italian group basically you can see that Italian country basically might be running on the base of the R&D purpose basically. Lots of people told that also basically. That's why basically there are big level of colleges basically. Big level of colleges. People dies and people basically gets new birth also. That means everything basically that college basically have, because birth and child basically that means everything na basically. Birth and child means that means they have the entire power basically. That is the Italian group basically have entire power basically. So that is basically one thing basically the R&D group is. So big level colleges basically are there in the Italian group basically. So Mumbai group basically, Mumbai city basically have the lots of expense basically. So one of the person was that what basically the expense basically might be of Italian group basically. So they might be minimum basically they might be having 1,000 crore expense basically. Minimum basically I'm telling. So the missile expense, then basically the R&D expense of the Italy, then basically the sea expense. So everything basically covers from this amount basically. That is this amount basically. So one of the person told that basically it's very huge basically. Reason Mumbai basically is the city there basically the entire city basically are controlled by the Mumbai city basically. And big level businessman basically stays there only na basically. Then he told that yes basically you are correct. One of the person told that basically assume basically that Mumbai city something happened basically and Mumbai city completely shut down basically for few days. Just taking as an example basically. Really, basically, this will not happen. The reason Mumbai is only basically controlling the whole world, basically. That's why basically one of the person told that basically after 93 bomb blast, na basically second day Mumbai started basically doing the process basically. The reason Mumbai is connected with the whole India basically. So you can just imagine basically. So Mumbai never stops basically, and Mumbai never sleeps also. That also few people says basically. 24 hours basically Mumbai is running. Nowadays basically the software companies are also running in the night side basically. There basically the processing side is there, data processing is there, data science projects basically are there. They basically do the processing basically. SAP company process basically are there. They do the process basically in night. So like this basically Mumbai never sleeps. Few people basically says that also basically. So you can just imagine basically the Mumbai city. One of the person told that if by chance basically Mumbai closed basically for 2-3 days basically, then what are the things going to impact to the India basically? Then one of the person told that few group basically are the state level group basically. They have created their intranet system basically. Internet basically that is India. Intranet that is basically the state level system basically. They have created their state level system, then basically they will integrate that state level system basically in internet basically. So you can just imagine. So then basically they will merge with the Mumbai city basically. So you can just imagine basically. So one of the person told that yes basically. So Mumbai city basically if stops, then basically this type of activity basically will happen. But when Mumbai basically will start, then basically the data process will get merged with the Mumbai city, because Mumbai has given the control of entire India basically. Mumbai has got the control of entire India basically. So you can just imagine basically. So one of the person told that these all are basically the common comparison list. Now basically the Mumbai city basically. Human souls. There basically how many births basically might be happening per day basically. One of the person told that minimum basically there might be getting 1 lakh birth. So 1 lakh human souls basically is required. Here basically Sunil just need 1 human soul basically. That also basically Sunil R. Nair is not getting. Here basically in Mumbai city, in Mumbai basically minimum basically 1 lakh marriage happen. Here basically Sunil R. Nair explains basically 1 marriage is also basically not happening basically. Sunil R. Nair's 1 marriage is also not happening basically. So you can just see the comparison basically. You see the comparison between Mumbai and Sunil R. Nair basically. Then basically one of the person told that then basically one of the person told that then basically Sunil R. Nair told one day expense basically. What is the Mumbai city's 1 day expense basically? So minimum basically 1 day expense basically might be of 90,000 crore. Here basically Sunil R. Nair's basically 1 day expense is what basically? Less than 1,000 rupees basically. So one of the person told that they can't afford basically Sunil R. Nair basically this much expense basically. One of the person told that also basically. That means this group basically, that is India group basically, can't take the expense of Sunil R. Nair this much also. Then basically one of the person told that basically then basically get Sunil R. Nair ko basically nikal do India se basically. That also basically they are not doing basically. So in next video basically you are going to see that.